is Andre Sweeney, the Life Specialist. Welcome to the Get a Life Show, the show that gives you the tools and principles necessary for an outstanding life. Today's segment is called Life Nuggets, and today's topic is how to be an authentic person. Well, we've done 2 prior videos, and we say that in order to be an authentic person, number 1, you must not faint, and number 2, you must not be fake. Now, this message came from Bishop Timothy Williams out of Detroit. He came to preach this message to our congregation, and this message really did bless my life. So this is his message, but this is my take and my perspective for all of my Get a Life audience. So I hope you enjoy it. The next thing, in order to be an authentic person, you must not fret, or you must not fear. Fear is something that grips people. Fear is something that paralyzes. It's something that can stop you dead in your tracks. You could be going 100 miles an hour towards your destiny, towards your purpose, towards what's going to make you a successful person, and you get a little bit of fear in you, and it could hit your brakes and stop you dead in your tracks. Fear is something that every human being has to deal with. But what separates successful people from unsuccessful people is the management of that fear. Successful people understand that in order to do anything in life, you must conquer your fear. You must get over it. You must tell your fear to get out the way to make stuff happen. There is nothing you can do in life that's big. Nothing that you can do in life that's monumental. Nothing that's going to impact people's lives. Nothing that really makes a difference if there's fear present. Fear kills all of those things. You must be able to deal with it. Now, this is how I feel. I feel like all of us experience it, but it's how we deal with it that separates us from everybody else. I mean, there's going to be a certain aspect of fear that enters into a situation anytime you're trying to do anything that really counts. But how do you deal with it? Do you let it slow you down? Do you let it stop you? Do you understand that even allowing something to slow you down is a bad thing? Just imagine, let's say you had to be somewhere by a certain time, and it was crucial that you got to that destination by a certain point, a certain time. Just the element of fear can slow you down. Even if you don't allow it to stop you wholeheartedly, if you allow it to slow you down, it can make you miss your appointment. And I, for one, am here to tell you I can't afford to miss any appointment. I can't afford to miss my destiny. I can't afford to miss my purpose. So I have to conquer fear. I have to tell my fear to get out of here. There's nothing in the world that is important enough to stop what it is I've been called to do. So all of you out there who have dreams, aspirations, goals, tasks, career objections, all of you entrepreneurs, all of you people who are doing something with your life, if you don't conquer your fear, if you let that thing control you and manipulate you and cause you to abort everything that God has told you to do, it's your fault. Okay? Fear ain't that bad. It's not that big of a monster to let it control you. You have to speak to that fear and understand that we were not created to let fear manipulate us. That's not our makeup. Every human being has an amount of courage that God himself has implanted into you. So you don't have to be controlled by that fear. Think about what it is you want. Think about your goals. Think about your wives, your husbands, your children. Think about everything that's on the line. Think about all the things that you have in your heart to accomplish. And ask yourself, is fear that big? Is fear that bad to stop you from doing what you got to do? If you be real with yourself, I think the answer to that would be no. Don't be scared. It's too much to do. Don't be scared. It's too much on the line. Stop being scared. Your children are dependent on you. Stop being scared. It's too much money to make out there. Look at all these great people. Look at Puff Daddy. Look at Donald Trump. Look at all these wealthy people. I'm sure at some point fear entered in. But I'm sure at another point they said, listen, I can't afford to let fear dominate my life. I understand things happen, but I also understand that there's a world out there that we've been called to dominate, that we've been given dominion over. And I, for one, I'm going to have my piece of it. How about you? This is Andre Sweeney, the Life Specialist. I'm here to tell all you scary people, get a life.